welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 15 of our career mode with West Ham United. As you'll see, we will be taking on Crystal Palace away from home, but before we do that, Joshua Mullin has accepted his contract, which is absolutely fantastic. The young lad from Australia, I've got high hopes for, so hopefully he will turn into a fantastic player. And of course, Mario Bastos from Brazil has also signed his contract, so I'm looking forward to see how these two boys not only develop, but what positions they're actually going to be taking up and how good they actually are. As you see, we would have got some money from our last cup game, but I'm not really too interested in talking about our last cup game. That was a bit of a dismal performance and not really acceptable. I expect higher standards from the boys, and unfortunately we didn't deliver it on that day, and that ultimately comes down to me as the manager. It's my fault and I have to foot the actual issue with that game. So let's have a look at Joshua Mullin. As you'll see, his statistics don't look that good at all, but that's nothing to worry about. I'm not too bothered about his actual statistics. It's early days. He's a young lad. He's 16 years old. He is 6 foot, 163 pounds, Australian, centre mid, cam, medium work rates, but he has 5-star weak foot and a 4-star skill moves, and he's predominantly right footed, even though with a 5-star weak foot, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between his right foot and his left foot. He did look good coming through the youth academy, so I'm so over the moon that he signed. Moving on to Mario Bastos, as you'll see, he is 16 as well. He'll fit into the CDM role. Some good quality ball control and dribbling there. I don't think it was dribbling, his ball control was good. You know, he's got some interesting statistics. Again, it's nothing spectacular, but at 16, he's another 6-footer, which is fantastic. 181 pounds, a little bit more beef to him. Brazilian, he can play CDM or centre mid. Left-footed, low, high work rates, 2-star skill moves, but a 5-star weak foot yet again is absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see how these boys develop. And I've been thinking about introducing new things to the career mode. And of course, here's number 1, the Hammers Form Guide. Did you like it? Do you want me to keep doing that sort of thing? I've got so many ideas. My brain is literally imploding with ideas, which I will be bringing. The transfer window is going to be an interesting one. Because of starting a new channel and where I got to before, like an influx of subscribers, an influx of the Jaffa Cake army came flooding in after I'd done the video on my old channel, I'm a little bit ahead of everybody. Obviously I have to be because I have to record it, which is pretty logical. So the transfer window in January is going to be an interesting one. The main transfer window I'm looking forward to, or predominantly looking to, is the summer one. And what I have planned for that is absolutely monstrous. I actually think I could have done it in January, but the amount of work and time and effort it would have taken, I just didn't have the actual physical time myself to do it. It's going to be something different. It's going to be along the lines of what I've done before, but I'm going to take it to another level. I'm going to take it to a high level and hopefully do it more justice and actually make it a lot better. Don't know if that's feasible or plausible, but that's what I plan on doing. That aside, let's not worry about that. We can talk about that another day. We're taking on Crystal Palace, and I picked a beautiful time to come back as Kiyate absolutely destroyed the Crystal Palace midfielder. Absolutely destroyed him. Surely he's going to get a booking as Morgan played that ball down the line into Enner Valencia. Valencia breaking into that box, tries to pull the ball back, gets a deflection, comes back to him, into Downing with a shot, and a fantastic save, it turns out, from Speroni. But what an absolute tackle by Kiyate. Absolutely monstrous. Downing on his right foot. Why didn't he just take a touch, stick it on his left foot and just finesse it in the top corner? Who knows? But this tackle is absolutely monstrous. Nearly gets the ball and sends the lad absolutely flying. Beautifully timed tackle, in my personal opinion. Get in there, Kiyate. He's the person who literally does. When you're not playing that well and you see a tackle go in that's big, he's the one that gets you buzzing. As Crescents down the left-hand side, pulls the ball back, but a great defensive header out to Downing into Kiyate. Kiyate with a shot, and that looked like it took a wicked deflection there and just went in at the near post. It strikes in. Oh, it comes off the back of his knee, and it just defeats Speroni and flies into the back of the net. Speroni looked beaten all ends up. It looked like it was going to go wide, but I would say it was going to go on target because I'm biased towards the mighty Irons. Come on, you Irons! But no, of course, it was going to go wide, but it deflected in, and what a beautiful goal by beautiful player. The Hammers fans not looking too jubilant, considering where we are in the league. You'd think would be more jubilant, but to be fair, our current run of form is not the greatest, and that is severely worrying. And yes, you've just seen the debut of Mario Bastos. He is making his home well, his away debut. I was going to say home debut, not playing at the bloody Bowling. He's just made his Premier League debut. He's made his first senior appearance for West Ham. Remember this day, because that boy's going to be absolutely sensational. As Williams there with an audacious overhead kick there. Absolutely brilliant, but it looked like he took a slight deflection there off Tompkins and just spooned wide. But we were dominating Palace, to be fair. We just weren't converting chances. We weren't really clinical in the final third on creating. But Bastos down that right-hand side whips in a beautiful cross. Oh, what a debut that would have been to be setting up a goal for Mbolo. But it was just a little bit soft. Nice height, just not enough whip on it. Chiarte picking up that ball in the centre of the park, knocking it into Enna Valencia. Palace have been pushing forward, caught on the counter-attack. Valencia, oh, again a chance spurned, but Speroni, what a save. You know, as much as I can say we should have scored. Why he took it with his left foot, I have no idea. Should have taken it with strong foot, right foot, he didn't. But Speroni has really made some magnificent saves. A beautiful ball from Chiarte into Downing. Downing feeds that ball onto Enna Valencia. Valencia into 6-yard box, pulls the ball back, and Palace somehow with Ledley managed to clear the ball. But that's how it's been going for us. We just haven't had that cutting edge in that final third, which is a massive worry. But the referee does draw the game to a conclusion. Palace 0, West Ham 1, a Scott Dan own goal. And the man of the match has to be Chiarte. And yes, the images from just a split second before he decapitates the Crystal Palace midfield player. What an absolutely sublime tackle. Absolutely top draw McGraw. Sacco sends me an email saying, Governor, wages, let's have a little bit of a chat. It's simple. It's a no-brainer. Sacco is such a quality player. Not just on FIFA. Let's talk real life. The boy is bloody brilliant. I love and adore Sacco. Sacco and Valencia. I was very, very sceptical when they joined West Ham. I looked at Sacco and thought he'd come from League 2. I was thinking, what? You can put the expletive in. You know exactly what I was thinking. But he has made me eat my words. The same with Valencia. I thought, come on. Is he this good? Is he capable? They both answered me, and they are more than capable. So, the Hammers form guide. League position first. Current points 36. Current form. A draw, a loss, and 2 wins, which is not too bad. We're starting to find our feet again. But that little mini slump, it's not good enough. Especially that cup game. It just, it's so frustrating. You know, I have faith in the boys. I'm willing to take risks. I'm willing to change the team up. I'm willing to allow our younger players, our so-called, you know, our rotational players to have a crack and prove to me why they should be in the team. That's what we've seen over the course of this series. You know, Andy Carroll's come to me and said, look, Gov, you know, I'm not playing. You know, I signed a new contract extension, but I want to be playing. I want to show you what I'm capable of. But at the same time, I've got Enna Valencia, I've got Sacco, I've got Mbolo, all knocking on my door saying, come on, Governor, I'm number 1 around here. I should be playing up top. So we've got such great competitiveness. I completely cocked that word up. We have such great battling and competitiveness in the actual team, in the actual squad for positions. It's so hard to guarantee anyone a starting role. But against Liverpool, I put out what I feel is probably our strongest team at this moment in time. A really nice, strong, physical side to match Liverpool. Because I know Liverpool are going to try and nick us on the pace. They're going to try and nick on the counter-attack or just go pace down the wings. And then they've proven that with the first move. They've proven it with the second move. Nice crossing, great defensive header. But it's Liverpool with all the possession, with Markovic with the shot. But big man Adrian is doing the business, but Mbolo, the pitch just opens up. Once it opens up for Mbolo, there's no stopping him. He's just like a battering ram. Knocks the ball into Crezes. Crezes with a delightful cross, but that's a simple defensive header. The ball comes out to Noble just as he goes to strike it. Henderson manages to get his foot in. Liverpool was defending really stoutly, and ourselves, we were defending like we know how to defend. Chiarte doing a magnificent job, knocking the ball into Noble. Noble spreads that play out to Chambers on that right-hand side, who is absolutely doing so well this season, really giving a good battle to Matthews for that position. Chiarte knocking the ball back into Crezes. Crezes knocking it out to Chambers. We're just seeing such delightful football played by the boys from East London. Absolutely delightful. Mbolo with the ball, goes around the defender, puts the cross in, back post Valencia, and Liverpool managed to get hold of it and clear the ball. But Johnson there, nice little step inside. And as we can see, Sacco has gone down. Hopefully it won't be anything too serious. We'll assess the actual injury at half-time and we'll make a synopsis. And as you will see, sorry, it was Valencia, Enna Valencia, my bad. Enna Valencia had gone down. We've made the synopsis and unfortunately we are making the change. So Yusuf Poulsen has come on. We're not too sure how serious it is. We've got some ice on his ankle at the moment. He will be going for x-rays after the game and we'll just have to assess the situation then, unfortunately. But a nice ball to the back post, and it was Crezes out-jumping Bazza from the telly with a beautiful defensive header. Andy Carroll knocking the ball into Chiarte. Chiarte into Noble. Noble with the shot! and it just squeaks wide. It looks like Sacco got a bit of a deflection on there, but a monstrous tackle there from Noble goes wide, and then Andy Carroll does the job properly, straight through the Liverpool player, showing that we have got that physical side to our game, showing that we won't be pushed about, that we are here, and we will be matching teams for strength, for intelligence, for integrity, and for football, for the way we play the game. But you've got to have a little bit of spice, and obviously Andy Carroll, it's a bit of a needle game for him being an ex-Liverpool player, and Downing, oh, that's a naughty tackle in the centre of the park, and rightly so. The referee's going to be booking it. I've got to say, the boys were definitely pumped up for this game. The adrenaline was pumping. You know, as I've said, the last few weeks we haven't been tip-top. We haven't been at the top of our game. To be fair, all season, we probably haven't been at the top of our game, but we've done what other teams can't do. That is defend and nick wins. That's all we've done all season long, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course, I do make that choice to take off Downing. He's probably a little bit annoyed, but he was getting a little bit out of control. He wasn't having his greatest game, and I didn't really want to risk a second yellow card for a red card. So I brought on Bastos, and look at Reedy, Winnie Reid doing the business, pummeling through Liverpool, playing a delightful ball into Yusuf Poulsen as we enter the 88th minute of the game. Poulsen in one-on-one, squares it. Andy Carroll, get in there, my son. We've done a number on you, Liverpool. We've done a number on you. In the 88th minute, we get them on their counter-attack, all set up by Winnie Reid. Winston Reid just pummeled through Liverpool when they were on the attack. Got the ball, distributed it like he was Mark Cockney Genius Noble, gave it to Poulsen. Poulsen, instead of taking the risky one-on-one and bending it into the far corner, took the safe option, which was the big man, AC, coming up and slotting the ball home in fantastic fashion. That is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal. As you can see, the boys are extremely happy. The away fans are going absolutely bonkers. And it goes back to what I said just a few moments ago. We've done what other teams aren't capable of. We've defended and we've nicked wins when we shouldn't have, and we're just that good. Poulsen with a shot there. An easy save for Mignolet, to be fair. Didn't really get hold of it, didn't really get hold of it well enough, but it was a great effort nonetheless, and the referee will draw conclusion to the game, and we do nick it 1-0 with the Andy Carroll goal, which is absolutely fantastic. And Enner Valencia, unfortunately, has broken his ankle and will be out for 3 months. 3 months, which is not good, but could this be the actual door that needed to be open for Poulsen, who hasn't had a regular starting position up top? Or could this be an opportunity for a couple of lads to really get in there, and apply themselves to be the number one instead of Enner Valencia? But as you will see, we're going to finish with Sacco signing his new contract. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I will catch you on Thursday for episode 16.